Hola mi gente, attorney Francisco Gutierrez here. I grew up in the Barrio. I've been practicing personal injury law since 1984. Experience makes a difference in the outcome of your case. As your neighbor, I've represented many families throughout the barrios of Arizona. If you've been injured by someone, why would you call a stranger? Give me a call. My staff and I will treat you like familia.
Welcome to this episode of Arizona Barrio Stories. I'm Irma, and I'm here to thank you for being a part of this journey that we have taken. This platform is your platform. We want to hear your stories, and today we have a story straight from the barrio. Would you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name's John Avila. Everybody calls me JP. My middle name's Paul. JP Avila.
As we start your journey and your story, tell us, where did you grow up?
I grew up in the Barrio, Meat Bus area on 14th Street in Mojave, right across the street from the park.
Now, tell me what you were as a kid.
I was into athletics. I loved playing basketball. I ended up getting into boxing and athletics, and I was kind of goofy kid.
It's okay to be goofy. It's okay to stand out. Now, from grade school, where did you end up in junior high and high school?
Junior high, went to preparatory academy for a very short period of time, and then I went to a youth at risk program called ACE, and that was kind of a alternative school. That's kind of.
So why did you end up at an alternative school?
I just couldn't get right. I got in a lot of trouble growing up. As it kind of started in 4th grade and just kind of moved up into into high school.
And during that time period, did you have anybody trying to mentor you, trying to get you on the right track?
Yeah, actually, that school, ACE, there was a lot of awesome teachers there that kind of impacted me, and maybe not at the time, but later on, once I started growing up, I started thinking of some of the stuff they said, and which made sense, and I know they were trying. It's just I couldn't be reached at that time.
Now, when you say getting in trouble, are you telling me that there were outside influences that were leading you astray, or were you the leader?
I kind of did my own thing, and I did. I got into gangs for a while, and I had my little crew of people that kind of followed me around, and I got into some trouble. Yeah.
So you had leadership ability.
I did, yes.
So now tell us, as you are realizing that you're not accustomed to following rules, what other type of trouble did it end up getting you into?
Just fighting, drugs for a very short period of time. That just wasn't my thing. Drinking, it wounded me up in prison.
Tell us about prison.
I was 21 years old when I first went to prison, so everybody was older than me, and it was just, it was an experience. It was scary in some parts, and then once I got there, it was, I just started realizing, hey, this isn't the place for me.
Off camera, you told us a little bit about something you did learn that you're still using today. Tell us what's something that was kind of good that came out of prison.
Yeah, I learned how to make prison food. One of the things that I actually have a business that we sell prison food, and tamales. They're amazing. people.
What's in them? I mean, what ingredients?
Yeah. So we crush up the Doritos and we make masa out of the Doritos. So it's like a cheesy masa. And then we add shredded beef, something that we were able to get in commissary. And yeah, the shredded beef and the masa mixed, it tastes very close to a regular tamal.
And you said you sell it now?
We sell it now. You can find us at First Fridays, all around the valley, and we do catering and stuff like that. And 9 times out of 10, we sell out every event we go to.
I'm ready to try it.
I'm definitely gonna have to hook you guys up.
Okay, so
sure.
that was the good that came out of that. Was there, once you did get out of prison, what were some things that motivated you to stay out?
Just the fact that I knew that I wasn't, that place wasn't for me. I just now I think back, if something ever arises, I just think like, hey, man, do you really want to go back to prison? And the answer is always no. So yeah, it was definitely a deterrent going.
Do you have any children?
I do. I have 2 kids. One of them's 23. That's Little John, and my youngest is Elora, and she's 12 years old.
And I'm sure that's a motivation in itself.
Absolutely. Yeah. My kids are. They especially I have full custody of my daughter. So, I can't even imagine going to prison and having like what it would do to my baby girl.
Now, once you got out of prison, tell us, what were the obstacles of coming out, and what were the things, or who did you surround yourself with to help you stay out?
One good thing that I was able to get out, I had a trade already. I was a screen printer. I had been a screen printer since I was 17 when I dropped out of school.
Do you still do that?
Yes, I actually have a business, a screen printing business in Scottsdale, and we still offer screen printing and embroidery and stuff like that. So
you have a business, you have your kids. Who has been there for you to motivate you, to give you advice on where you need to lead your life now?
Oh, there's so many people that I've came across over life. My mom, my grandmother, my kids. My daughter keeps me in line. She definitely just keeps me on my toes. Another person that I've met that's made a huge impact is Tupac from Tona Tierra.
Yeah.
He's an amazing person, and once I met him, things just started to change for me. That just changed my mind frame.
Off camera, we had talked about war stories, mm-hmm. and how not only do you have a story, other people have a story, and hopefully you're going to be a part of our Arizona Barrio's story. You'll be a connection in helping other people that are now, I don't want to say unrehabilitated, but rehabilitated people. Mm-hmm. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I am so excited for war stories. It's something that I had started in on IG, and when I met with you guys, there's so many stories in there that some of them are funny, some of them are sad, some of them are inspirational, but they're all interesting. And a lot of the people that get out, they have such amazing things that they're doing out here. Artists, people that paint, just so many business owners. There's just so many stories out there that I think people would love to hear. And
sometimes you hear of the mentality when people come out, they feel like people don't help them, or they feel like there's so many obstacles and they aren't as driven. It sounds like you were driven and you refused those obstacles, and you're definitely making a way for yourself. Are there any obstacles that you can see that you had to overcome once you came out?
Again, after I met with Tupac and learned about, just the voting rights, people, that's a huge thing that we can change a lot of stuff, but if you can't vote, then you have no voice. So I want to help people get their rights restored, and there wasn't expungement back here in Arizona, so they would just set your felonies off to the side. But now there is an expungement program for the marijuana industry or whatever, that you can clear your whole felonies if you've been arrested for marijuana.
So you've been helping people recently?
I've only done it myself. I don't want. I'm not a lawyer, so I can tell you where to go. I can give you good advice on, how to do it yourself, and I'll go with people if.
Well, that's good. I mean, even giving advice, that's a step up.
Absolutely, yeah, and it's huge for our people.
As we think about your past and now that where you are today, what legacy do you want to leave, and as people remember you and see you?
A legacy. I mean, I just want to be someone that helps people. Just anybody that I've struggled over and over and over. I've went this road and the roadblock, and just don't give up. There's nothing that will stop you as long as you put your mind to it. There's gonna be things that are gonna get in the way. Now you either detour or move that stuff out of the way, and you just keep pushing. And if you've had a rough life, and a lot of times I think like, hey, is this gonna kill me? And if it is, well, obviously I'm gonna stay away. But if it isn't, well, then what's to stop me to keep going? Because we've been through so much, and hey, if it's a butt whooping or something like that, it's nothing. It's nothing that we ain't done before, and it's nothing that we should be afraid of. You take that first step, and then things start falling in line in front of you.
When you hear the word barrio, what do you think of?
Barrio, to me, it means community. It's they say it takes a village to raise a child, and
it takes a barrio.
Yeah, and that barrio is our village, and I could think of the at the tiendita, like we're all a family. My neighbors across the street, my cousins, and everybody that lived in that neighborhood, they all helped. Hey, JP's over there doing this over there, and she'd tell my mom, and oh man, but
everybody was looking out for you.
Exactly, and we all did that to each other's kids, and yeah, it's didn't help all the time, but you learn when you grow up.
Thank you for joining our team. Our team, I think, is going to connect with you really well. Thank you for mentioning War Stories. War Stories is going to be our new segment. We're hoping that you stick with us, and we are really ready to hear these war stories. We all have a story.
I'm super excited and honored to be involved. I can't tell you how much potential that this could have in helping people, and getting people back in their feet, and whether it's job placement or whatever we can do, getting your rights to see your kids. That's another thing that I'm very passionate about. There's so many things that I think we can accomplish with this War Stories thing.
Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
He has a story, not just a regular story, he has a war story. Your story might not necessarily be a war story, but you have a story too. We want to thank John for being here today, and thank him for joining our connection to you. We want to thank you for being a part of Arizona Barrio Stories. We want to hear from you. Get hold of me, irma.payan@arizonabarriostories.com. Until next time, we will see you soon.
Hello, my name is David Adame, President and CEO of Chicanos por la Causa. Today, I would like to announce our brand new exciting partnership with Arizona Barrio Stories. Arizona Barrio Stories is a key part of our community and in line with what we believe in, restoring Chicano history and making sure that we continue to celebrate Mexican traditions, history, family, and culture. Arizona Barrio Stories will play an important role in bringing you important stories about Chicanos por la Causa and the founders who helped build Chicanos por la Causa, but also other key important stories about our Chicano community here in Arizona. We look forward to a wonderful partnership and thank you for your continued support.